everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. I figured, you know what? Let's just talk. Let's just do a video, like a random video. So I know a lot of people are getting ready for the new year, getting ready for their inserts and what kind of planner. Just always remember, stay true to yourself and remember to use something that works for you. I've learned that years ago, and I learned it in the hard way. And I guess everyone does learn it because that's what makes it fun when you are experimenting, but it can become costly. So that's all I'm saying is try to stick with what you know and what you like. Okay. So this here, I just kind of going to talk about money and finances and stuff like that. So, this is a clipboard that I purchased from, oh, by the way, please, I'm sorry about my nails. I have not left the house this weekend to get them done. So I will be working on my nail situation tomorrow. But I did want to do this video for you guys. This is a free customizable insert from Hey Planner Girl. Okay, so you just have to search Hey Planner Girl on Instagram, and you can customize this to however. You can track whatever you want. If it's household chores you want to do for a monthly year. I decided to use it for my monthly bills. So each month I'm just going to go down and pay them off. Either pay them off or make sure that the monthly bill is paid. It's right here on my open. There's nothing I can't forget. So I'm really trying to work hard, a little bit harder, to pay off my credit cards. Okay. With the holidays and with Black Friday and stuff like that, you know, tend to spend a little bit more. But I had money saved away for these special occasions, including Christmas. And that's what I want to talk about is sinking funds. So the first thing, I opened up my drawer here because I have all of my important stuff that I use. I have like the monthly calendars I have all of my, you know, bookmarks from Planet Char, and I have my highlighters, and I have my sticky notes. So this is the drawer that I use. I love this desk. This desk is, so let's go back. Okay. Okay, so this little budget book is from Ashley Shelley. It's very, very thin. You can literally put it in an A5 planner. And so I've been using this for 3 years. And it's so thin, but I'll just get to the point. Oh, you know what? I should have showed you the ones that I've already completed. But I ended up buying a new one. Let's see. I guess I should be updating. So you have a spot for all of your bills. So this is where it would be. Then you have your annual bills. You have your savings. There's only 2 sheets. What I did previously is I would just cut it in half, so I would have 4. But anyways, you have 2. And then finance goals, purchase wish list. And then you have about 12 of these. So I started in August. I have September, October, November. Okay, so it looks like I need to set up. This is going to be for December. So this is like so extremely easy for you to manage your bills. So if you're one of those persons that forget, you write it down, you don't know. I mean, this is very, very simple. This can help you even with your sinking fund. So I list all of my bills out. I check up as I go. These are my personal credit cards I'm paying off. Then I have my sinking funds that I list on the side. So you have all of these. When you go to the back, you have a debt overview, and then right here you have a debt repayment plan, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have some blank pages for notes. This may be small, but this can definitely help you. I even use this. I still use it. I still write in it. It's just in my drawer right here. And it's like my way of keeping track. So I can take a look and say, okay, for August, how much did I have in my sinking funds? What bills do I still, why do I still have credit cards not paid off? You know, here we go. You know, it just helps you. It's small and you can keep track of certain things. I even have my cash envelopes here. So I actually have to write out December's. Okay. So this is something that would help you. And I think that I highly recommend it. I highly recommend adding it to your, you know, your finance, planning. So that's one thing. The second thing is the sinking funds. So let's talk about inserts. These inserts are from Milrose Notes. So we did a collab a couple months ago, and she came out with the A5 size printed. They're already printed. They're ready to go. And so she was also working on the printables, which were released yesterday. And so there's only a very few different sizes. So you have your, you have A5, you have personal size, you have HP Classic, and half letter. She is going to be adding personal wide and the other ones this week, like little by little adding each. And, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're doing something new, it's a new system and, you know, it's a learning curve. So I can't even imagine. So those are added. So if you have a personal size and you want the inserts, then that's great. A5, personal size, HP, you can order them, you can print them out, and bam, you already have them. If you don't want to print them out, she only has the A5 size. Okay. So I like these. These are all of the type of inserts that I would use when I am planning. So I wish I would have filled out beforehand. I apologize. I'm sorry. I have been just super busy. Here's a bill tracker. This is from Sesabe though. This is a bill tracker. This is a budget to budget. Same concept. So let's just go over here. Debt tracker, December. These are all of the bills. These are the balances. This is the monthly, and then the ending. I didn't want to add anything, so because I was filling this out and I was trying to take a look and say, girl, just pay off the small ones. This is an order tracker for orders that I placed for Black Friday. So I checked off some of the ones that I did receive. I think I don't have, I think it was 11 banana, but I have that now. So I'm probably missing, but that's okay. So this is an order tracker, and then this is my sinking funds. So I list out the sinking funds every month. I might add money. I might add a little bit of money, but I always change it at the end of like a new month. I will use a new one. I don't know. If I am going to take money out, I minus it. So let's say I'm going to take the $300. I'm going to minus it, -3, because I'm going to pay off a credit card. I would just list it here. Grandbaby. Okay, I'm going to buy a car seat. You know, I would minus whatever I'm going to be spending here. So you can minus it, you can add. So if I'm adding money, then I add it here. I did add money a couple days ago, but I had already totaled it up. Sorry about that. I might even have, oh, I think I took everything out. Yeah, I used to save all of my sinking fund inserts and then I took them all out. It was just too much clutter. And then you have your bill tracker. So you just list out your bills, you list out your balance or what you need to pay for that month, and you check off or highlight as you go. Expense tracker. Your expense tracker, you can list everything that you're spending, or you can just you can minimize this and you can use this for your cash envelopes. List out all of your different categories and what the what your balances are for your cash envelopes, and stay, ahead. The paycheck, this is what I like to use. Oh, here's another one. Okay, this was October. I have my sinking funds, and then I had the cash envelopes. So the paycheck to paycheck is just that. So you're going to list the month. You're going to list out when you get paid. Okay, so you're just going to list out what your income is for the paycheck. So it's not monthly. It is what you get paid for this week. What you're getting paid for this week. What bills. This is your fixed. So let's do like your fixed. So we're going to list out the income. The fixed is going to be your light bill, your mortgage, your car payment, whatever bills those are. Your variable, which is right here. So these are your variable. This is where you're going to be using your cash envelopes. So this would be like, you know, your groceries, gas, household, beauty, your variable expenses. How much are you going to contribute? What you know, so you're going to list it there. And your bills. Here's your sinking funds. What funds do you want to add money to? And then your total debt. Do you have enough money where you want to apply some money towards a credit card? Just because it's there, it doesn't mean you have to. You can start out slow if this is something that you're just starting out, because you don't want to get yourself overwhelmed, and it can be overwhelming if you're just starting. So let's say you got paid Friday, okay? You got paid Friday. You're going to say paycheck. So I'm going to do like mine, $1,300. So let's just say I got paid last Friday. You're going to take the bills. Let's say you got paid here, right? You want to take the bills. I get paid every 2 weeks. So my next payday is here. My next pay is next Friday. What I'm going to do is I get paid here. I'm going to pay all the bills until my next pay. So that's what that means. I'm going to pay all the bills until my next payday. All these will come out. So you want to list out all of your bills until your next paycheck. Variable, your groceries, your gas. What do you have left in your cash envelopes? What do you need to set aside? And then you want to take a look at your sinking funds. What can you afford to set money aside? Is it $25? Is it $20? It's okay. It doesn't have to be a lot of money, but just set something aside. And then if you feel like you have a little bit of money, then the best thing to do if you are getting rid of credit card stuff is to try to put some money towards that. So that's why I have a sinking fund for credit cards, because I've been slacking. So I have the credit cards here. So what I would do is I'm going to wait and see what I can pay off with this, or I might say, okay, well, maybe I'll just add another little, and keep accumulating, and then I'm going to pay off like 2 cards. Funds are individual for every single person. Every family situation, everybody's finances are different. You might be a single mom, you might be married. There's so many different situations, and so there's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way. It's what works for you and what you can afford to set aside. What you want to do, and this is what I do. I take a calendar, $2,000, divide that by 26 weeks. $76. I rounded it to 80. So every pay period, I would take out, I mean, you can do it. So let's say for Christmas, I would say 75 every pay period. That might be a lot for some people. So you have to think about that. The first thing I would suggest, if you don't have any type of sinking funds, is an emergency fund. This is the most important thing. If you don't have an emergency fund and you don't have $1,000 set aside, that is the first thing you do. So create an emergency fund and think about what you can put to accumulate $1,000. If you get paid $1,000, divide that by 12 months. Yes, it comes to like $83, okay? So try to set up your emergency fund first. Then think of three or four categories. Emergency is really important, right? Car maintenance, Christmas. If you have a car, you always need car maintenance. Your car is going to break down. You have to buy tires. You need to have something set aside for this. Christmas, if you celebrate it. Car maintenance and clothing for school, for your kids. If you don't have kids, then you don't need clothing and you're fine with that. Cool. But you should start off with emergency. You should start off with Christmas, car maintenance. So think about things that are around your house. What do you pay that you're always like, oh, that bill came in, I'm so annoyed. You know, is it your homeowners? Is it your insurance? Is it your health, your life insurance? You know, think about your situation and think about where you always have a hard time when that bill comes in. And that's where you're going to sit and think, okay, well, this is why I'm going to do the things that I'm going to do. These were my choices. Now I need to really start focusing on my car, adding to the car fund, like for emergency, car maintenance. Think about this. I have a brand new 2021 car and I ran over the biggest bolt you can imagine. I had to spend $250 on a new tire. And I didn't have this. So, and then think about like where your long-term goals are. Like, okay, do you want to own a house? Do you want, you know, stuff like that. So that's why I decided to do those. I did own a house back when I was married. This was over 15 years ago. And then I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have that responsibility. But then I started thinking, well, maybe I can do like a condo, you know, that way they take care of the property, you know, so that's just something that's in my mind. So I hope that makes sense. Everyone's income is also different. And I know it's very hard, living paycheck to paycheck, but, you know, this is to try to prevent you from living paycheck to paycheck. And that's why the cash envelopes, that's where the cash envelopes come in. If you're new to the cash envelopes, then I always tell people to start off with 1 to 3 at a time. Do your most important, your groceries and your gas. And what else do you do? Do you spend money on planners? Do you eat out? Do you get your nails done? I buy yarn. My house, I have to buy cat food or cleaning supplies. These are my categories, but you have to take a look at what works for you and start out slow and then try to come up with a plan that works for you. I hope this makes sense. And I know that I can talk a lot and blabble on, but I'm just trying to help you. So you could be successful, so you can save money. I'm also going to be, coming up with some saving challenges. I'm working with someone so we can come up with a few different saving challenges. I've been saying that, so I'm just waiting for a response. As soon as I hear back, I will definitely let you know. I think it's going to be great. One of the ideas is 1 month ahead savings challenge. Isn't that awesome? Yes, I like it. So just stay tuned for that. I will definitely keep you posted. But yeah, if you are interested in downloading these inserts, please visit Milrose Notes. You can even use my coupon with these as well. Oh, and if you purchase the ones that are already printed, like she'll mail them to you, you literally get 6 months. You get 6 months. You get 6 months, and it's just definitely worth it. But if you do want to print, then I would also do that as well. So yeah, I hope that this makes sense. And if you do have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here for you. I want you to succeed. And just let me know. and have a great day. Bye.